Welcome to Financially Free with Julia M. Carlson. We are going to talk about the 5 secrets no one tells you about manifesting money. The number one thing blocking you from manifesting more money and building real wealth is your mindset. People's mindsets are the most powerful factor I see in different millionaires that I've worked with over the last 25 years as a financial advisor. Yet for so many people, it feels impossible to manifest more money, to build wealth, to set yourself up for success and really live the life you've dreamed of. That's why today I'm going to break down the 5 energetic secrets to really help you build wealth, to attract more abundance into your life. I'm going to share with you what I have done and what's worked for me for years. You'll have the knowledge and you get to choose on if you want to operate at this level. All right, so secret number 1, engage your superconscious mind. Now, if you don't know what your superconscious mind is, I'll share a little bit more about how I understand it to be. So when I think about our mind, I think about it as an iceberg. So when we think about an iceberg, a lot of it is under the surface, right? It's not exposed. What's under the surface is our subconscious mind. Above the surface is our conscious mind. And then the tippy top of that iceberg connecting into higher power, the divine, God, universe. There's lots of different terms for it, but it's a higher power. That superconscious mind is that part of you that's connected to something greater. That's the belief that you must have to tap into this. It's the overarching support, the superpower that we all have access to. We must engage in it. We must ask it for help. We must be willing to go there and be still and access it. When we access and align with the superconscious mind through prayer, through faith, through meditation, through visualization, I want to encourage you, whatever way works best for you. We're all different. We all have different belief systems. So tap into it the way that makes sense for you. We can overcome challenges, we can attract what we desire, and we can experience true transformation in our lives. We can see miracles and wonders. And I promise you, it's so worth the time it takes to learn how to tap into this wisdom. It's the version of you that always knows your truth. Not everyone else's truth, not what other people are saying, but your truth. It knows no judgment, no fear, no anxiety, but only offers unconditional love and support to you, to your conscious self, and also to your subconscious. When you learn to tap into the superconscious mind and connect with the divine, you will activate one of the greatest abilities and capabilities of creation and also manifesting amazing things in your life. So secret number 2 is to create an intentional time. So spending time with yourself is hard. To be still, to allocate time just to be with yourself and to be still is very difficult. I get it. There's a lot of competing priorities in life, but it's kind of like working out. You can't do it once and be like, that didn't work out. I don't have a bicep. I don't have a six-pack yet. The results of this will show up over weeks, over months, over years, just like working out physically will. So you must do it over and over again for the results to show up. If anyone tells you it just happens in an instant, they're not telling the truth. They have gotten really good at doing their practice day in and day out. For when it becomes this habit is when you start seeing results show up in your life. So where do you create this manifesting place? It should be away from the hustle and bustle of your home. For me, I have a spouse, I have 3 kids. I had to create a space. Originally, it was in my closet because that's the only space I had that was my own personal space. I had my journal there. I had things that were important to me. For me, I had my Bible. I had a candle, all those things that created this space special for me. So I would encourage you, find your space wherever it is. It could be inside your home, outside your car. I don't know, whatever is going to work for you. to be in a space every day where you can drop into your heart, be still, and just be aware and listen for that guidance. Okay, so secret number 3, I like to set an intention each time I manifest, each time I tap into the superconscious. And I start with gratitude. I start with things that I'm very grateful for. So start with gratitude and thankfulness and ask specifically for what you want to attract. Get clarity. You want to know what you want in your life. You want to know exactly what you want to attract in your life. You may not know specifically how it's going to happen, but you want to know what you're shooting for. So it could be a new home. It could be a new job that is a good income. It could be starting a business. It could be attracting the right kind of clients into your life, into your business. Get specific on what you're looking for. Ask for the help and be open to receiving. And so I think we need to get really comfortable asking for what we want and then being ready to receive, being in wonder, like looking out there for what you're calling into your life and receiving it. So if this is all new to you, I would start with an intention, with a gratitude, maybe name 3 things that you're really grateful for, a person, an experience you had, things in your life. It doesn't matter, as big or small, just start with gratitude. And then start with a willingness to just be still and be okay in the silence, in the quiet. And honestly, just see what shows up for you. A lot of times when you give your space to just be still, things will show up. Maybe start with, I am willing to attract all that I desire. I am willing. I'm excited to see what shows up for you. Okay, number 4 secret is overcome negativity or the old stories. So you may be listening to this and be like, I don't know what she's talking about. This can't happen for me. This won't work. I'm never going to be wealthy. I call these wealth busters. We need to get rid of them. So you need to overcome, be willing to see a new way, be open to wonder. This negativity, especially if you've experienced it, it's going to show up. It's going to, and you have to put it aside, especially for this dedicated time when you are creating what you want in your life. It's almost like we're creating it before we have it. We're visualizing it. We're setting time aside to say, hello, this is important to me. I want to attract this into my life. When you're doing that, it is showing that you are ready for this. Set aside the negative thoughts, the negative stories, all of that. When you start thinking or even journaling about what you want to attract and manifest, doubt is a part of that journey. Fear is a part of that journey. It's noise. It's going to make it hard to concentrate, but you are in charge of bringing you back to center, taking charge of your conscious and subconscious mind and tap into the superconscious. This is normal in a new practice to have doubts and fears and thoughts that aren't helpful. Even for master manifestors, I call them, we still deal with doubt. Our busyness, social media, our phone, all the distractions. The key is overcoming all of that and keeping your time. Like, I am not perfect at this. I go in seasons of this, but man, when I do what exactly I'm sharing with you today, it is amazing at what shows up in my life. I actually have a free guide that I am happy to email you, or you can download on my website, the 31 Hidden Wealth Busters. It's a free guide. I take it from my book, Money Loves You. But let me tell you, doing this work, doing this sometimes really deep, hard work will help you become unstuck. It will plant that seed of transformation, and you will be amazed that if you water this, if you take time, if you do this process that I'm talking about today, it will transform your thoughts and beliefs, which then transform your actions, which then transform your results. Okay, and secret number 5 is instilling wealth beliefs. So this is being willing to have positive money stories in your life. This is willing to see the wonder of what can happen. A wealth belief is, I am enough. I have all the money I need. I am smart enough. Money loves me. Like, isn't there just a great energy around these beliefs? You must embody it You must believe it to be true. For when you have all of that, you will start manifesting some amazing things in your life. So a part of instilling these wealth beliefs is number one, to have a willingness. Number two, to be aware, to have the consciousness of what's happening. What are you receiving? And then that will lead you to momentum. Momentum in your life, like taking action and then allowing that momentum to pull you forward. Because when you have momentum, it's not hard anymore. You just have to keep it going. So it's instilling these new habits that become regular, that just manifest more and more. And to stay in that gratitude, to stay in that momentum of that is the key to building the future that you want, to stay on track. It's not just about money. It's changed who I am. And as a result, what kind of mother I am. It's changed my kids and their money story and what they believe to be true. And I can just see this change our whole family legacy because of it. So let me know how this lands for you. Let me know what you are attracting into your life, what you want to manifest, what you're visualizing for your future. I want to support you. I want to encourage you. And I just want you to show up for yourself, most importantly. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to give it a like, give it a review, subscribe to Financially Free with Julia M. Carlson, and I will see you on a next episode soon.